All right, lead heads. It's time for the Talking Lead podcast. I'm your host, Left Hand of the Devil, because I think I'm going to be a little devilish today. We're gonna do just a strict jackwagon train episode. We're gonna rant and rave, throw people under the train, throw them over the train. Yes, baby, yes. So that's what you're in store for. If you don't want to hear that, then turn it off. Because that's what we're doing. And I brought my two best jackwagon ranters along for this episode. We've got the Chris Unstapleton, unstable ton, baby. I like that. You even went small cap.
Yeah, just
you're unhinged today.
A little unstable ton today.
Yeah. And then to the right of me, as you're looking on the map over in the Carolinas, ladies and gentlemen, we got Koup with the Reason Outdoors. Koup, welcome in.
Thanks for having me back. I mean, if you're known for something, I mean, might as well be for being an epic ranter on the jackwagon train, you know?
You guys get it. That's why I like having you on, because you get the whole purpose behind the jackwagon train. Have fun with it, but yet we call out people who deserve to be called out as being total dicks.
Yeah.
100%.
That's what we're doing today. So we may have a couple of more people join us. I don't know as the podcast goes on, but if they join us, they do. If they don't, they don't. They're lost today. So it's been a minute since we've had you two on, and you've both been leading some epic, stressful lives, to put it mildly. So, Ton, you want to catch us up with what's been going on in your world?
Oh, Mother Nature's been a delightful bitch. Lightning strikes, floods, the usual, anything and everything that get thrown at you, it does. I had my in-laws here for a few months, which was absolutely amazing. Now that they left, I'm pretty screwed because all the good food went away with them. So I told my wife that. So I'm on her jackwagon train because I said it in front of my in-laws.
Now, wait a minute, because you're known for your culinary skills, brother.
Yes.
I can't imagine that they would be doing something that you can't bring to the table.
But my mother-in-law, dude, she slays it. She can cook some amazing European food. I mean, bro, outstanding. Her food is just...
Give me for instance, what's one of her best dishes?
She makes what we call French potatoes. She does schnitzels. She does this amazing potatoes and dill sauce with a side of steak. Yeah, the steak is the side dish. Yeah, I mean, no matter what you do, stuffed bell peppers with all kinds of crazy seasonings. I mean, I come back from work every day and it's this amazing meal. And now they left after 3 months back to Slovakia. And I told my wife, I was like, great. Now that your mom's gone, I'm going to go back to starving and eating shit salads. And she just gave me the worst look. And my father-in-law started dying laughing. But my oldest boy just turned 8 last week. So it's been absolutely...
Happy birthday, Koup.
Yep. Little Koup just turned... well, I wouldn't say little. He's 8 years old. And he's $125. He definitely takes after me. But
so look at your screen. Is that the deals potatoes you're talking about?
No, it is. Let me see if I can pull it up. It is absolutely
nice. That's a Ukrainian dill potato recipe. So yeah. I love me some potatoes, some spuds, man.
Oh, man. And we have a full-on garden here. I mean, I went crazy with the garden this year and decided to take a bunch of different I went to the nursery, went and picked up pretty much 16 of every fruit and vegetable plant I could find, and just chucked them in the soil and covered them with more and started watering the crap out of it. So everything lived.
Rain, you might have overwatered them, huh?
Dude, with the amount of rain we had 16 full-on watermelon plants going. I have over 400 strawberry plants going, cucumber plants going, onions, dill. I mean, everything just boom.
Did it all wash away?
No, because I did raised planters. Even the neighbor has some of the watermelons. I said, dude, what's in your yard is yours.
He's got a setup going on down there. I can testify to that. I saw it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a little bit of chaos here, isn't it, bro?
Oh yeah.
The amazing thing is it's something new every time too. It's a continuous project that your wife has going there.
Yeah, especially because some jackass had to mention sheep to my wife and told her it was a good idea.
What? Who did that? That was like Jim or something, man. What?
Dude, no, yeah. Some asshole on this podcast told her it was a great idea. Then by the time I get home from a hunting trip, yeah, that motherfucker right there. All of a sudden, there's not just 35 chickens, but we got sheep all over the damn place.
Listen, I just want to say something. I want to get this like out there, right? No, in no way, shape, or form would I have ever guessed that your wife would go like everyone. You got to understand, right? Like she's on like speakerphone or something, like talking, or like I can hear like talking about getting sheep and wanting sheep. I'm like, look, you can't have sheep unless you've got you got shears, a loom. All this stuff, right? That goes to like making wool into like a refined product, right? Mm-hmm. And hand to God, the next morning, Ton just looks at me and he was like, "Fuck you." And I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "All that stuff is in my Amazon cart," right? He's like, "I got rid of it," right? And then she put it back in and bought it anyways, and bought the sheep. Like we're talking like we're not even talking 24 hours. We're talking like 12 tops. And she's like, wham, bam, bam, bam. He got home. He's like, I got to pick up sheep, right? Like, it's just,
How are the sheep getting along with those raptors?
Bro, dude, these freaking 3-foot tall raptors that are still growing.
Jurassic Park freaking dinosaurs. No shit.
It's like Ton's Funny Farm over there.
It's tons of Jurassic Park.
Dude,
I paid my penance. I helped Ton beat in a scratching post for the sheep when I was down there a couple months ago. Like, and he was like, "Look, you're here. You're helping me with this because this is your fault." And I was like, "Roger that. All right, cool."
Dude, there's so many animals at this freaking house. Dude,
you're gonna have to annex onto the neighbor's property.
Oh yeah, dude. My wife's like, I'm going out in the morning to let the birds out, and it's all kinds of crazy chickens flood the whole backyard. And we're not talking normal chickens that like normal people get. These things are 3 to 4 feet tall. Indigo gigantes. I'm like, yeah, they're raptors. I'm like, dude,
huge monster.
Are you afraid that the coyotes are going to get them? No, I'm afraid the birds are going to eat the damn coyotes.
I mean, you might as well get emus. Those things are so damn big,
Dude.
Ostrich, shit.
I hate emus. Ostriches are cool. I hate emus.
Yeah.
So, Ton, talk about your summer sale you got going on at Firebird before we forget, because we're going to get deep into these jackwagons and I'll probably forget.
Oh yeah, right now it's buy any 2 packs and you get free shipping. That does not include the signal markers though. So, and if you want them, you better order them, because once we launched that sale, dude, we had a massive stock. We hit that sale and sales went crazy.
Does the code work with that?
Yes, pretty sure that does. I have to double check, but it's literally the shipping is the biggest pain in the ass. So if you buy any 2 packs of Firebird targets, mix and match, whatever you want, and you get free shipping, and targets are literally flying out the door. Hit them up. TL15, 15%. Oh, there it is, right there on the screen.
It's right there on the screen. Pay attention. Pay attention. I had your website up and everything.
Sorry, I pulled a Koup.
Right there. I think your internet went to shit for a second there. You were hopping in and out. So I don't know if that was mine or if that was yours. But anyway, so go to firebirdtargets.com and the summer sale, 2 packs, free shipping. You can use the code TL15, get 15% off that on top of everything. Save. And I know you guys had some, with the lightning and all, you had some issues. You guys back up and running. Everything good now?
Yeah, we got everything back up. We're back into production, and everything's rocking and rolling.
Fabulous.
And they better come see us at Goals.
That's right. Yeah. Goals is coming up. August the 9th and
9th and 10th.
9th and 10th. And I plan on going. I plan on being there. So hopefully everything works out. I'll be there. Koup's going to be there. Ton will be there. Yep. Firebird Targets. Come by and see us. It's in Knoxville. Same place it was last year, I guess, that same little convention center there.
Yep, but it's not moving week, so I don't have to make anybody cry.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, Lord. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it was like they were back to school that week. They had
college moving week.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't that bad.
Yeah. I mean, like, it just came to when, like, the show was over and we're trying to get some chow and, like, like they're all out with their fake IDs for their first, bar extravaganza. We're like, look, we're trying to get some food here, like get out of the way, kitty boppers.
All the mothers that haven't got the kids off the tit yet, still sitting there babysitting and breastfeeding. I was like, dude, the kid's almost 25. Let it go.
True fact.
Yeah, Goals. I'm glad you mentioned that because I forgot about that. That's coming up. Hey there, lead heads. It's your old pal Lefty with a special offer just for you lead heads. Our friends at Gold's Gym, Tennessee are bringing the heat. Sign up at any gym for just $1 enrollment and get a free personal training session to kickstart your gains. You're not just working out, you're tapping into elite equipment, group classes to push your limits, and recovery perks like saunas and those world-famous hydro massage beds. This is fitness for strength and readiness, leadhead style. 16 locations across Tennessee from Knoxville to Memphis, Chattanooga to Nashville. Hit up goldsgym.com or call 615-956-6016, extension 2 to find your closest goals. Sling iron, lift heavy, and get the gun show ready for summer, lead heads, at Gold's Gym, Tennessee. 615-956-6016, extension 2. Tell them Lefty sent you. So Koup, you have been busy since last time you were on. Talk about all the cool hunts that you've been on. You just recently went up to our friend's Sheepdog Impact Assistance, and you were.
I did. The ranch. The ranch is it's awesome. Yeah. So I went and took some time for me for the first time in a while to go and check out another organization, and Lance and I were on the Jab episode, which, like, probably after talking to him for like 5 minutes, I was like, dude, we were on the Jab episode together, right? And he was like, dang, that's right. Like, both of us, like, neither of us were like putting it together for a minute. And you told me on the phone, like, literally an hour prior to me seeing him.
Yeah.
So anyways, one of my old commanding officer from 2-6 Golf Company, Yeti is his call sign. Him and Lance were corporals together. Yeti's helped him out a lot with the organization. So we got a bunch of guys from 2-6 there, guys I haven't seen, and a couple of the guys I haven't seen in probably 23 years easily, I'd say. so we spent a week out there and checked out. It's nice for me to like day one's like, hey, what are the wins, right? And Lance is in there, and I'm like, look, my win is that I was a nug, right? Like I'm used to taking guys out and doing stuff, and now I'm just a dude doing it. So it was nice to be able to do that, and then check out how they do stuff. And then, hopefully we'll do some work with them in the future with the Region Outdoors, because, some of our programs kind of co-align and, outdoor adventures and whatnot. So
trying to tell you guys during that episode that you were on is like, you guys need to come together and cross paths, because you're doing a lot of the same stuff, and you could benefit from what you're doing. So
yeah, he's been at it. He's been at it for well over a decade longer than me, and so
their 15-year anniversary this year. So that's 15 years.
Yeah.
I think that's the event that you were out there. They were celebrating the 15-year out there, doing a big cookout and everything. So
yeah, we I don't like to reinvent the wheel, so I ask anybody and everybody, like, hey, what mistakes have you made? What can I do better? Like, et cetera, because there's plenty of veterans and first responders to go around. Not that many organizations actually, in talking with those guys, like actually do the first responder thing. So they're super happy to hear that. And, I'm happy to hope we get to do some stuff in the future. Yeah, they were in the middle of doing a stinking building an equestrian center. So they've been getting after it.
Yeah, they got some big plans for that ranch. I'm looking forward.
Yeah.
To seeing all the, I did. Got a crew over across the seas there doing that Mount Kilimanjaro. Did y'all talk about that while you were there?
Yeah. I can't remember who they said they got over there, but they're doing that right now. They do that every year.
Yeah.
They snowmobile Yellowstone every year. And they're like, hey, if it's outdoors, we got it. So that's where we definitely co-align, and hopefully we'll definitely do some stuff together in the future.
Yeah, they do some epic hunts too. So yeah, that's where I'm like seeing you guys being able to come together and do some stuff. So let's talk about some of the hunts that you've been on. You did one up close to me not too long ago.
Oh, yeah. So what we did what we affectionately called the Hunt Across America on the way to the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge. So we hunted Tennessee, and out there we got to hang out with the folks who run Our Life Adventures. They've got a troop of monkeys out there, and they do a lot of they're pretty big on the Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. They just, they get a ton of people checking out their monkeys or whatever. Great people, great American people. Their son's in the Air Force. We got to go hang out with them, and then their son and his buddies took us out coyote hunting, and we shot some coyotes out there. Then we went and hunted Travis's old T-dubs there from Tropical Trophies. We hunted his cousin's ranch in Arkansas. And it was miserable weather out in that. It was raining. It was just like literally like I'm like, look, we can get a set in, right? And like you can see the rain coming, right? It's like daytime, the lightning's going on. I'm like, look, we'll just hang out until the rain comes, right? And we snuffed a couple coyotes out there, tried to dodge rain, shot some trash pandas and things of that nature. And then we went out and hunted Wyoming and Colorado. Wyoming, you really got to watch out because those freaking pronghorn doe, when they come up over out of out of a ravine, right, out of the terrain, their ears almost look like a coyote coming up, like with their ears raised. So we had to watch out for them suckers because they're pretty curious. But we shot some coyotes there. And then we shot a bunch of prairie dogs in Colorado with our air rifles with the Rapid Airworks HM1000X, and snuffed. We definitely ended a couple prairie dog bloodlines. And then we and then we went out to Utah and we shot in the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge, which, yep.
How was that? How'd that go?
It went good. I mean, honestly, right? Like, I know that all the guys, like, I mean, here's what happens when you bring a bunch of hitters somewhere, right? Like, I mean, I had a couple top PR, like really good PRS shooters, guys who are sniper instructors, right? Marine Raiders, Recon Marines, right? Like, and guys who don't like to suck at anything, however, right? Like, they're not, their airgun experiences was like limited to shooting iguanas, or a couple of them just got their guns like a week before we went out there. So not a lot of training, right? I've been out there before, and like I told them, I was like, dude, guys, this is like humbling stuff out here, right? So we went out there and they were like, fuck, like big bore. I mean, we're chucking all the guys. I was shooting the new Textrex, by the way, which let me tell you something right now, Ton. This guy, that guy down there, right, has shot the first animal in the world with almost every like Air Force air gun that there's been, right? But yours truly beat him to the punch on the Textrex because I shot a bobcat, coyote, shot a deer. Well, I think that's the first deer that's been shot with it too. Thank goodness for nuisance permits. But anyways, I like that. I gotta get it. I gotta get it in with him sometimes.
He got one over on me.
One. I got one. One. Yeah. Hey, look, it's a start. But yeah, so I shot the Textrex for big bore, and the other guys are shooting 457s, and hitting targets at 300 plus yards. So
what caliber Textrex?
50 cal.
50, but 51.
510.
Yeah, and I mean,
exit back here. I can't. It's behind this side. It's back there.
Yeah, he has a 457.
Mine's 457.
So let me just tell you that when you shoot the Textrex, like everybody has the same reaction the first time, right? Because like they just look at you and they smile and they're like, "Whoa," right? Because it's not like it's like this like major recoil, but it's way more push than like a stinking right than a muzzle loader. But like you're just not anticipating the amount of power that gun is putting out. You know what I mean?
Is there a picture or video you shooting it on here? Is this it?
On the Textrex, you might have to go to the Hunting Carolinas page. I think maybe that's on Hunting Carolinas. But yeah, the Textrex is a beast, man. I mean, that's the standard. That is the standard for big bore air gunning, if you ask me. Yeah, scroll on down, you'll get to the Textrex.
Don't you have your 400-yard shot on there?
I do, yeah. There's me. Yeah, there's me shooting a deer with it right there. Matter of fact,
you got to get the shush. That's not understood.
Well, if you know who my cameraman is,
yeah. Oh yes.
You every once in a while you go shh. Had to put that in fast motion. I edited that. If you can't tell, I'm not the best at any of that kind of hunt buck. But look at the blood trail that thing left.
Yeah, it did.
Is
that where you shot it right there, just right under the?
Yeah, that was the exit right there. Yep. So right through the boiler room.
What was the distance?
What's that?
What was the distance?
50 yards.
50 yards. Nice.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Through the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at all those trees. And where was this at?
Hampstead, North Carolina.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. Landscaping companies had like $15,000, $20,000 of their shrubs eaten by the deer. So like, yeah, we need to get rid of those. So they called yours truly.
Boom.
Yep.
Just that same.
That's the same property. I snuffed Yep, I snuffed one with the stinking with the Tex Rex, and then went to the AGM or to the 6mm Creedmoor. So
use a disavow group can.
Yep. Yeah, I got the Strix on there.
The Strix, nice. I've got a 9mm waiting on me at the gun shop. I need to go pick it up.
Heck yeah. Yep, those boys will be at those guys will be at GOA as well.
Yes,
so,
they will.
Yeah.
So happens we got a discount code. It's not really a code, but if you guys go to Disavow Group, check out their cans. We can get 15% off. You just got to email Ethan at disavowgroup.com. It's ETHAN. I've got it scrolling on the video here. And just email him, let him know you're a lead head. And I guess they don't sell direct from their website. So that's why we can't really set up a code or something like that. But he will make sure you get 50% off.
They'll make it happen. But the air gun challenge, the guys did, all considered, right? Like my buddy Lee, he got 21st place in sportsman for PRS. I swear to you, I've never heard somebody else so loud about being so happy about being 21st place. You know what I mean? And he's like, 21st place, 21st place.
It's better than last place, unless that is last place.
No, it's like 250 people.
Oh, well, that is something to brag about.
Yeah. No. Yeah. And that's not bad at all. And then Mike Hardy from Massachusetts, he's an Army vet. He got second or third, I want to say, in sportsman bench rest. However, in the entire when you put all the scores together, he was third in the entire competition. So kudos to him. He's he's one of our team members, and we just got him on our advisory board. He's going to do some grant writing for us, so cool. We need a little help there. But all in all, most of my guys, like for speed, right? They're squatted up. With dang, what's that girl's name? Lauren? Is that it?
Lauren Parsons.
Yeah, Lauren Parsons, right? So they're squatted up with the girl who ended up being #1 shooter in the world, and all they're doing is trash talking everybody in the squad, right? And she actually was rooting
motivation
for some of our guys, because that's just, I'm like, look, fellas, have fun. Yeah, oh yeah, she's a shooter, all right. But like, hey, fellas, have fun, talk shit. I guess, break balls is what we do, right? Because if you're, it's not golf, right? You don't got to stand there and be quiet.
Oh no.
Me, because that's all shit talk when I play golf.
Oh yeah. So it was a good time. Lessons were learned. The guys definitely kept the Rapid Airworks and Air Force house, the Raw house, lively every night. We all did. And we had a freaking great time, What
kind of prizes were they delving out at this place?
I think first prize for PRS and bench is like 25 grand.
Yep.
And then it goes down from there. And then sportsman, I want to say like first place for bench rest is probably like 4 or 5 grand. If you're a shooter or you think you're a shooter, it's worth going to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
is it up to spectate? Can people go and watch, or is it not really safe?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go spectate. We brought the first all veteran team there, right? That was like dedicated veterans.
Yeah.
Last year I went for the first time. I was like, I want to bring guys there. It's like actually I'd met Ton 6 months prior to that. That's where like me and Ton like bonded, It's probably to our detriment, honestly.
Yeah.
But
that's where she went south.
That's where we really bonded and came together, I tell you. But I was like, I'm gonna bring an all veteran team to this thing. So they've never had anything like that. So we did it. We had a good time with some amazing sponsors.
I'm really excited to see that the world of the air gun, that whole category is growing and getting more popular, and because it's just leading to more and more technology. You know, better guns, better systems. You know, better way to use. You know, an alternative way to shoot.
Yeah.
And I dig it. I like it.
Yeah. So yeah, that. Then we got. We had some guys. We've done a bunch of fishing lately. Really been. I took on a guy named. My buddy Shawn Ryan, brought him on as director of maritime operations. So we've been busting. Sounds real agency like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've been busting the fishing wide open. We're right here on the coast, so doing that one. Every year, the couple of guys I know run the Scotts Hill Flatty Classic out of Hampstead. Started out as like just a bunch of friends, making bets on who can catch the biggest flounder. Now it's a pretty big stinking tournament. So they always donate us a couple fishing trips. Fishing been going wide open. We got a fundraiser coming up on the 26th. If you really wanted to have somebody here to just blow your mind, Hoagie, the guy who runs Hoagie's Heroes, he is crazier than a shithouse rat. He's from West Virginia, right? But he's a great dude, but he's crazy as all hell. So he's running a fundraiser for us on Saturday, the 26th. So
I think I saw a video with him. Didn't you do a video with that guy somewhere?
Dude,
here? Is he like he's a raging Cajun kind of dude?
Yeah, he sounds like it, but he's from I think Glendale, West Virginia, I think it is.
Okay.
Dude, I mean, he's definitely technologically less savvy than me, right? Which is definitely terrible.
Yeah, saying a lot.
But dude, he's a great patriot. And but man, he's that guy, right? That's just like he has this huge extensive network, and he's just like little JoJo the Indian man all over the place all the time. So hey, we'll have a good fundraiser on Saturday. And then I'm flying out to Montana because we're doing a sniper competition fundraiser out there on the first weekend in August.
What's that gonna entail?
2-man sniper comp. It'll entail a little bit of PT, not anything like crazy. Like you start saying PT and sniper matches, people start thinking like a mammoth, but not anything like that. Mostly shooting.
Yeah.
A smidge of PT in there. We're gonna do that 2-man. So it'll be a 2-man thing, a little bit of PT. We'll also have an airgun stage there. We'll have a 2-mile shot side stage with Firebird Targets out there on the and single markers on the target. So that way, they'll all know if they hit it. Tony's been working on that one real hard. So SilencerCo is the headline sponsor. Vortex, Leopold, Rapid Airworks, and
strictly a fundraiser for you guys. Is that what this is?
Yep. Fundraiser for us.
After that, where can they get information on this?
The website is TRT. Hang on, I'll tell you right now. TRTsniperchallenge.org.
TRTsniperchallenge.org. Okay.
Yep.
That's where you can go get info on that.
Yep. It's been busy.
I've got a question for you.
Send it.
Hold on. What the hell is that? What is this? You can some drug.
See
here.
that? So the dunce, the marine version of that is like, hey, helps detoxify the body.
Uh-huh.
Right? So if you slept in goat shit and places where there's a lot of heavy metals, been around burn pits, all that hunka bunka, will help detoxify the body. But the guy down there with the multiple medical certificates, he could probably explain better because he's already laughing like he can. So go ahead, Ton.
And say what it is, Ton. It's
Glutathione.
Glutathione.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what they use for detoxifying your bloodstream.
Okay. Is this injectable?
It's a trithepatide injection.
Speaking
that
it gets rid of the shit out of your blood.
It's an injection that's a binder. Yeah, it's an injection that's a binder that helps remove toxins from your bloodstream.
Okay. You just flush it out. Your piss?
Yeah, it's actually it's really good for your system. It's a binder. It attaches to toxins and helps you pretty much piss out toxins that have been in your system for a long time.
Okay.
And a lot of vets will use it from when they come back from different places. Remember when you did the episode about inhaling all the burn smoke and shit?
Burn episode? Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they should be using to help detoxify their system and recover.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah, it's an
helps
helps with awful stress too.
Doctor, your family doctor or whatever they call it, for recommendations. But I was just curious.
You can hit up Atlantic TRT, tell Jason you know me, and he will take care of you. I guess I can send you that link in the chat somehow. I'll send you the link so you can do it.
And it also helps regulate your immune system too. It's really good for your body.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
And
always looking to get a little healthier.
I know there's more, but I'd have to Google the rest.
No, I've been taking that stuff for a while. It's definitely helped. Been taking some Panadeca arginate or something except by its shoulder. I don't know. Look, he's already laughing at me. Look, I'm not a doctor, man. Look, I need something like my shoulder. I got slap tears in my shoulders, right? Dude, I look like a healthy guy, but I'm a medical nightmare. So I got us thinking, repair the owies, right?
Hence
so that's what that stuff's been doing.
Hence the plastic knife.
You know what? You want to know what? See, it's funny that everybody wants to. We can let. It's fine. It's fine because our colleague down there, he gave me the plastic knife, but then he also gave me this bad Larry right here. Look at that thing.
Look at that butter knife.
This is a stinking model of 1857, right? Marine NCO sword right here.
It's like something would use there.
So not only did Ton, because I was like, I really want, when I was down visiting him and helping him, pounding sheep stuff and all that, because I screwed him on that one. He was a kind enough friend to, because I was like, he does all this work with Cold Steel. And I was like, man, I know Cold Steel makes real NCO swords, and I want one of those things, right? Because who wants a fake fucking sword, right? Like nobody wants a fake sword. That's gay. So when I went down there, he gave me with the guys, he gave me a fake knife, fake K-bar, so I don't hurt myself because me and sharp objects haven't been getting along lately. And then everyone's laughing at me, and he's still laughing and walks away and walks back out with that, right? So he's a good enough. I mean, he researched it. I can still carry that in uniform.
Yes.
It's still authorized for carry in uniform, right? Even though it doesn't have all the engraving, all that hunk of bunk on it, that's one that's still authorized in uniform. So thank you. I mean, that's freaking awesome right there.
And it's sharp as shit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Cold Steel. And I got the paperwork, the British strength test, stinking paperwork to go with it too.
Yeah, it got fully tested, sharpness, everything.
And I haven't cut myself with it yet, so I'm just want to let you know. I had it out on 4th of July.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. We had a kick-ass 4th of July display here that we do, and then like after that, I was in the yard with the sword, directing traffic. You know.
Did that come up? Cold Steel, is that on the screen now?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So,
Shop. Swords.
Swords.
Left. Down. Nope, went too far. Underneath swords.
Oh, this whole thing's swords. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Probably United States, huh? Look at this. So are their swords like real swords, all their stuff?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. They don't screwball around either.
1796 light cavalry saber, 1830 Napoleon saber, leather scabbard. You got the steel scabbard.
I got the Marine.
Where's it at? I don't see it. On down, I guess. Look at all these. They got. I can't even say these names. If you watch Forged in Fire, I bet you know all these names. I got on a Forged in Fire binge like a couple of years ago.
I mean, that's just a show you can put on right while you're doing whatever around the house, and like you don't miss anything, you know. But like, it's a good show.
How are their katanas? Are their katanas pretty good?
Oh yeah, we fill up 55-gallon trash cans full of water and cut them in half.
No shit.
Yeah,
those are cool. You know the sword that I want, and I want like a one that's not like a movie prop or something like that, but the Conan the Barbarian sword, his dad's sword or whatever it was. That thing's cool as shit. I've always wanted that. I've seen replicas of it, but I think they're all just probably junk. That's cool. So Cold Steel, you can get real sword. These aren't like prop swords.
Oh no, they are.
Nah.
They're really sharp.
$39. Hell yeah. Very cool. I think I've got a couple of Cold Steel knives that I got several years ago. It's been a while.
Yeah, if you click on swords and go to US under shop.
Yeah. I'm looking at their new stuff. This is their new stuff now. Seeing what's new. They got blowguns too. Look at that.
Yeah, I got them all in the shop.
You got some blowguns?
Oh yeah.
He's got everything. Everything you see on that list almost. He's got up there in his man cave.
Look at that. They got batons.
Yeah, tomahawks, the whole freaking king caboodle.
Shitty. Jeez, that's cool. I'm gonna have
kitchen cutlery.
Oh, what are you holding up there?
Boning knife.
Yep.
Yeah, a little fillet knife. Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Cool. All right. Well, you'll have to introduce me to them, Ton.
Yeah, and a couple of
you can't beat their prices.
That's my new one.
Espada.
Yep.
The Espada extra large G10. Take it out of the case. Let's see it.
He's probably got one in his pocket.
Don't cut yourself.
Yep.
That's the mayhem.
That's what you about cut my fingers off that one time when I was messing with your steaks.
Stay the fuck out of my kitchen.
I even know that, and I'm dumb.
Yep.
Yeah. I get it. Jeez. Have you not ever opened it before? Just like
no, brand new.
Well, give us we can't see.
Oh, holy.
Your new camera angle. That's just as big as the one you just pulled out.
Yep.
No, that one's definitely bigger.
It's longer.
Yeah. Jimmy Christmas.
Look at that. What are you gonna do with that thing?
Whatever the fuck I want.
Are you gonna replace it? You gonna start carrying that one, the red one?
This is my dress knife.
That's the one. There's your dress knife.
Yeah.
You wear with your suits.
I mean,
it's Ton wears suits now.
Oh, dude, Ton definitely wears suits.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me get the camera back. There. So
you and your fancy equipment. Yeah, that's a machete, dude.
Yeah.
Freaking machete. I like it though. That's cool. How much do those run?
It's like
you know?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, you don't pay for it. It's hard to keep up.
Oh, I pay for it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So that's an update on our two buddies here on what they've been doing a lot since last they were here. So we kind of got caught up. I think now we should jump into our jack wagons because warmed up. I think we're ready to go.
Hoorah, Semper Fi, do or die, hold 'em high at 8th and I. It is time for the talking lead jackwagon of the week, so brace yourself, baby.
I'll kick it off. I'll probably go with the one that most everybody is thinking of, and I really could give two shits about this guy, seriously. But I think it's more of a military type thing. But it's going to be Tim Kennedy, and this has been floating around for decades now about his lying about certain metals and stolen valor and all this shit. It's been known, and people have just been putting enough pressure on him, I guess, to where he finally almost admitted it. I mean, I guess it's an admittance that there were some things that he's saying that he embellished.
Fuck that.
Thank you. I don't feel it's my place to comment on this, so that's why I got
a fucking AI apology. Is that what we're gonna call that? An apology? Fuck that shit.
Grog wrote that apology, right?
Yeah, or whatever freaking AI freaking thing is alive these days. I mean, John Connor knew for years not trust AI, but whatever. Look, but yeah, no, dude, that was a half-ass apology. This guy's been going around lying for like well over a decade about everything, and do you want to just go right down this rabbit hole right now?
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Here, let's do it.
Okay, good. All right, good. Here's the thing, right? Is that because like my jackwagon, right, is a military guy too, right? One of them anyway. So here's the thing. You can't, in this day and age, go around and fucking claim that you are something that you're not. Like whether that's a MOS, aka a job title. Like it's like saying, so my old business partner, I won't say his whole name, but his first name starts, we call him Rattleshins, right? So Rattleshins claimed to be a recon Marine. I did a Freedom of Information Act request and found that he wasn't. Okay. You can't you can't go around and claim to do shit that you haven't done. You can't claim that you've got awards that you haven't gotten, that you've done, because number one, the community, right? Like the SF community, that's bigger than the recon and Force Recon community even, right? But the community all talks, right? Like if I go say to somebody in SF, like, hey, do you know X, Y, or Z, right? It's called like 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. I will find out who they are and if they're worth a fuck within 10 minutes, right? But moral of the story is with modern technology, you can't go around lying. This motherfucker has gone around for well over a decade lying about what he's done.
Yeah,
and some of them
profiting from it. Not only that,
profiting. The United States right now, profiting. This dude's a fucking professional. He's what I call.
Yeah,
he's what I call pro V, professional veteran, right? The fucked up thing is that he's not even the ones I usually talk about. The guys who are like, oh my God, I got fucking blown up once upon a time and woe is me. Right. And they just use their veteran status for everything. Right. This freaking guy is a damn MMA fighter in the UFC. He's already making money.
Yeah. Well, not only that, he got all these TV deals, all the TV shows that he's been on. Yeah.
Right. And you want to know what? This asshole, right? In the last 6 months, it's really pissed me off, right? Because I paid attention to it. This asshole's on Fox News in his fucking camis with his green beret, right? Like, why are you commentating on fucking the news, right? In your freaking Army uniform.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Have some pride, dude. You know?
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah. He did MMA, which, you know, that's legit. Nobody can take that away from him. He fought in the MMA and he did whatever he did. I don't know. I mean, he was decent, I think, when he was there. But even there, you know, he's using that veteran status to capitalize, profit. Look at all the sponsorships that he's gotten throughout the years based on these lies. I mean, Black Rifle Coffee finally came out and you know, told him to take their logo, their banner down off his website. I don't know if there's a lawsuit there or not. There possibly could be. I don't know.
What you mean? You can't claim that you got a Bronze Star with Valor and not actually get one?
So I actually think that he has a Bronze Star, right? But a Bronze Star is one thing.
Yeah.
A Bronze Star with a V is another thing, right? Like you. I mean, I don't think he claims that he has a Purple Heart, but he doesn't, right?
Nope.
I think that's the other thing too. But like, dude, here, like, just all veterans out there, it doesn't matter what you did, okay? Just be proud that you were part of the very minuscule part of the population that raised your right hand. Doesn't matter if you're a box kicker and supply, an admin guy writing the checks for our pay, or you're a freaking, you know, Delta Force. Who gives a flying? You still did it, right? Like, but don't embellish that shit, because we will fucking find you, right? And like, you know what, Tim Kennedy, and there's people sticking up for him too.
Oh yeah,
right. And they're, oh, he just got caught up in the moment. Oh, he's sorry for what he's done. No, that moment that he's been caught up on's lasted fucking 10 years. And shame on the SF community for not calling him out sooner. Shame on them.
They have been calling him out for. There's one guy dedicated his entire YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He started a YouTube channel just for that reason. I can't remember. I've got it here somewhere. Let me see.
Is it the Project KS or something like that? Something like that. He's been popping up on my stuff. Everybody, like my buddy Denny over at man, I'm freaking my blood pressure's up just a smidge, so I'm thinking straight. Security Halt podcast, right? Like he and I were like going back and forth.
Valhalla VFT is the name of the YouTube channel. Valhalla VFT.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check. I owe a YouTube channel.
It's
I'll have to check out
channel. Yeah. So this guy's been calling him out for years. His 2022 book, Scars and Stripes, exaggerated combat stories like carrying 50 hand grenades, which was deep by teammates Kevin Wolf and Travis Warlock. Black Rifle Coffee Company, as I mentioned earlier, cut ties December for false sponsorship claims, and his website was deleted just earlier this month, July 2nd, 2025. And then there's ex-users like GBNT1952 and some others have been blasting him. Maryland National Guard is investigating his special forces status.
Sure they are.
So,
you know the problem?
Yeah.
The problem with that is that the United States Army has been like, Tim Kennedy is good for recruitment. Yeah. So they've let it slide.
Been using him as a puppet.
And right now, if he was a lesser dude, or he would have his tab right now.
Yeah.
Which is honestly what he deserves at bare minimum. Stolen valor. If he's still in the guard right now, he needs to get brought up on charges. That's what needs to fucking happen.
Yeah.
You're in the guard, bitch. You're still subject to UCMJ, right?
You
need to get brought up on charges.
Yeah. So that's my first jackwagon, Tim Tall Tales Kennedy. He did more fighting in his book than he did in Iraq.
Lefty's coming in hot. I like it, dude. Good one, dude.
Picks have undermined the 2A community. And you know, we've got receipts. You know, you can go to military.com, you can go to X, all these different places. I'll tell you, the YouTube channel that the guy's dedicated his entire YouTube channel, you know, to that. Guns America's got articles on this. So Tim Kennedy, welcome to the Talking Lead Jackwagon Train.
Yeah, you made the list, top of the list.
There we go. So I'll skip to you guys now because I've got others, but we may overlap, but that's fine. So Koup, you said you had another military.
Yeah, this guy named Tank, and I'll just leave it at that, right?
Hey,
So
can I follow him? Can I find him on the internet? Or should we?
Tons laughing, smiling up and down. Ton, if you like work your magic and send him a link, a picture, something, I don't know. All right, so Tank, right? This dude goes to. He's a quote unquote air gunner, right? Lives in the South Cac, Balaka, right? And you know, he's a disabled veteran, Army veteran, right? So he shows up to RMAC this year. He's in a wheelchair. He's got his brother with him, right? Like says that he's his brother. I don't know if he is or not, right? This dude's in a wheelchair. So he's got a T-shirt on, but he's got Special Forces patches sewn onto the T-shirt, which, ladies and gentlemen, like this takes effort to do this level of bullshit, right? SF patches, airborne patches, like all this stuff sewn on, right? So a friend of one of the guys that shot on the team, who I respect very highly, just I didn't even tell him to do anything. I didn't even know, like I saw him talking to him. Rex, I walked by, I'm like, that's weird. Like, dude, you got that shit like on your shoulders and like on a T-shirt, right? I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I hear the guy, I hear this dude Chris talking to him, right? And he's like, so you were 18 series? So he tells Chris that he started out as an 18 Bravo, which is a weapons sergeant in Special Forces. And then after, you know, he has 13 different MOSs, which is, I mean, you really have to work to do that, right? It's not, I'm not saying it's impossible, but impossible, right? Yeah. And so he went to Delta, but then he decided to be an 18 X-ray. So the jig is up at this point because 18 X-ray is what you start out as, an 18 X-ray, right? Like if you come out off the street to go in the Army to go to SF, you're an 18 X-ray. You don't go back. So, go forward. Okay. Right. You and so Chris is like, so you went backwards? You went to become a student, even though you're already an 18 Bravo? All right. And the guy says he's a sniper. He's a this, he's a that. Right. And we're just like, no, stolen valor, 100%. Right. I mean, at this point, right, I've put in a Freedom of Information Act request to see if he's even served. Right. Because I don't know. Right. And guess what? That paperwork will come back. Right. The United States military takes their time. Well, I did it on rattle shins. It took 6 months, but it'll come back. Right. And I will find out whether he served or not and what exactly he did. Now, the other problem, come to find out, is that he stole an air rifle from one of the distributors that was at the Rocky Mountain Airgun Challenge. No shit. Right. And he was photographed at said challenge with the gun. So, you know, distributor's like, what's that? That's evidence. Well, so it was goods right there. Oh yeah. I mean, the way that things like went down, right? It's like more of a civil thing at this point. However, distributor called the cops. Cops blocked the road. Now, the gentleman is in a wheelchair, right? So this is the other thing that all our listeners need to understand, right? Is that there is veterans, professional veterans, right? Whether they're an amputee or they're in a wheelchair, right? Everyone just gives them the benefit of the doubt, right? Without understanding that some of the guys who are amputees, right? Like ever since they lost a limb, they've had every single thing given to them. Houses, side by sides, anything. And because of this, they're not used to being told no, and nobody ever calls them out on their bullshit. And they are the extremist form of narcissists that you can find on this planet. Right? So multiple people saw this gentleman who's in his wheelchair stand up, walk 5 feet, and get into his van or his SUV. His brother didn't help him get in. He doesn't got hand controls. Right? He stands up.
It's a miracle.
Lord, I'm up, I'm healed. And gets in. Right? So, and then, right. So that's my jackwagon right there. Right? Like Stolen Valor, that shit don't abide, man.
That'd be interesting when you get the paperwork back to come back on and then let's expose him here on the show.
Dude, 100%.
You know who? Have you ever heard of Don Shipley?
Yeah, Don Shipley and his son DJ. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's their whole big thing is exposing Stolen Valor, and we had him on the show a couple of times. Back, I need to get him back on, but maybe we can get Don on that episode too, and maybe we'll get the actual dude, and we'll just confront him, catch him blindsided.
Yeah,
we
can take my form.
Huh?
I'd love to have my former business partner on. We can do the same thing to him.
Yeah, let's do it.
100%. I'm down
we'll do it talking about the airgun challenge, and then we'll bust them.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
I actually believe he'll be at the Pyramid Cup. So tunnel that we can. I mean, actually, Lefty, what you should probably do is probably come to Pyramid, and we'll just make shit go viral right then and there.
We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it.
Full send, baby. We're going full send.
Oh my god!
Is that in Ohio?
Yep, that's in Ohio.
When's that? What is that?
17 to 20.
Yeah,
September,
something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's plan on that. I mean, we got some time to where we could actually plan this out and make it good. Yeah, I'm down with that.
17th to the 20th.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll bust his ass. All right, Tun, your turn.
Since we've had all the nice little fun floods and all the natural disasters here in Texas, nothing is better than unprepared, unskilled, untrained people going out of their way to try to help others and then becoming victims themselves. It has been freaking delightful. You can't take a stock Toyota 4Runner and run it through 4 feet of water because you're going to drive out and save someone's cat and rushing water and just get washed away yourself, or ladies in their Subarus with their children in the back of their car that are going to drive out to save someone's animals. They're going to go drive out because they run a rescue out of their house. Drive out through floodwaters.
It's noble that these people want to help, but like you said, know your limitations and know the dangers of putting yourself in these situations.
They were driving around literally blockade lines that flash floods are there, and then you would watch them drive around these barriers and blockades because they think our car or our truck can make it across this half mile of washed out road that's 4 to 6 feet deep to the other side of the valley to go somewhere. And off they go. Now they're a victim. And now we got to pull resources to go save another person. It was just getting ridiculous. It's pure stupidity, or people that were like, oh, my truck is lifted high enough and that water's only going 40, 50 miles an hour. We can take it because my pavement princess mobile can do it because I got mud tires. and we'd watch them just, well, that whole house just got washed away, but your truck's going to make it. Poof,
Yeah.
there they go. It was getting just stupid out here. And, or people with their cell phones wanting to get a viral moment, thinking that they're going to get close to this flash flood. You can watch the flood come down the valley, and they're wanting to be up close. They're looking at their phone and getting closer and closer, and everybody's like, get back, get back. And you get the one or two dumbasses that were getting closer to the edge. Then all of a sudden, that little stream turns into 300 yards of wide and 20 feet deep of water. And I mean, the water rose 32 feet in 30 seconds in Kerrville. And then poof, you just see that little body with her cell phone. Poof, she's dead. We're not going to go recover her. That's going to put more people. She's obviously dead. And they're like, her family's yelling, go rescue her. How?
Yeah. There's no rescue. It's recovery at that point.
Yeah. We'll find her in the next couple of weeks when the water goes down, because she wanted to get a viral moment on her phone. Have a little common sense. Don't be a dumbass. Raise your kids a little bit better.
Don't be a jackwagon.
Yeah.
I just don't think that a lot of people understand that there is a significant amount of the population that even as little as 100, 200 years ago, you all wouldn't have lived this long because you're stupid.
That's exactly it.
Darwinism, right?
Yeah.
Lord.
Seriously.
It was mind-boggling when you see a wall of water higher than a 4-story building coming at you. To get up to the higher ground, get the fuck out of the way. And no, they were edging closer to get the best video possible on their phone. Then you just watch that body get tossed. You're like, someone do something. No. Okay.
Nothing.
There you go.
There is very few things on the face of this planet that is as violent as water.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. I mean, water. Like,
water is underestimated. People underestimate water. In the news today, Malcolm Jamal Warner. You guys know who that is?
Yep.
Just heard that in the news. He drowned in Costa Rica
on the 19th.
Got caught in a riptide.
Yep.
And he's dead. He's gone. Cosby. Watch the Cosby Show. He was the Cosby kid.
Oh, Theodore. Dang! Oh, I didn't realize that's how he died. Was a riptide.
Yep, riptide in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
No kidding. I didn't see that part. There's a former Major League Baseball player died in South Carolina, but he saved, I think, like 4 or 5 kids or something like that. I want to say, but he died trying to save the last one or something like that. Last week, maybe week 4.
Oh wow!
So, yeah.
Water's nothing to mess with. When it cuts valleys through mountains and land and takes down buildings, destroys roads, trees, everything in its path, a soft, squishy, disposable object known as a human is not going to stop it with a fucking cell phone, let alone in their fucking pink Crocs or their Uggs.
When they recover that phone, there's probably going to be some good viral moments on there.
Yeah.
Fair point on that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if Apple Care takes care of it.
Fuck. All right. Let's move on. We got more to cover here. So I've got some more Jackwagons here. I'm gonna save these two, and I'm gonna move to this one. So everybody's heard about the big beautiful bill, and they originally had some NFA items in there that were supposed to have been taken off the NFA list, but they compromised and they agreed to take off the tax stamp that's associated with SBR, silencers, other weapons, the AWOLs, whatever they call them. So there's no $200 tax stamp starting in January, supposedly. I mean, that's the deal. And which, again, it kind of defeated the whole purpose. And some people are seeing it as a win. Some people are not seeing it as a win. Whatever. My jackwagon are these companies that are profiting, taking advantage of this. And I think Silencer Central or SilencerCo, one of them, and is like, buy our silencers now, and you get, you don't have to pay the $200 tax stamp now. They're like,
they do that every Christmas too, though.
But what they do is they jack their prices up 20%, and then they run this deal, if you notice, and you're not saving. It's not saving you anything, So, companies like that are false. That's plain out false advertising, and they should be sued for it. And also making it sound like this is a win for us on this $200 tax stamp bullshit. It's still an NFA item, and they can put another tax on there and raise it if they want to what it was originally intended to be. It was originally intended to be unaffordable when they first did this back. What was it, when did the NFA go into 1930 something? I don't know. During
Prohibition time frame.
That $200, if you did the $200 back then to what it is today, it's like $4,000. It's almost $4,000 tax stamp.
NFA was enacted in 1934.
There you go. So you take $200 in 1934 and relate it to today's money, and that's almost $5,000. And they could very well go and reinstate that tax stamp on something that shouldn't be a regulated item to begin with.
I mean, raise your hand if you actually thought that was going to pass, that the NFA was going to go away. Like, raise your hand. Who's surprised here? No, none of us. None of us are surprised, right? I never expected that, right? $200 going away, right? It's still there. They know what they're doing, but a bunch of those companies are suing, right? Suing the ATF, right? So that could, in federal court, that could make it go away.
Here's
right? You know what? You know who the jackwagons are in this situation? Honestly, the constituents of every fucking politician in this country, because we elect those assholes and they all suck. Republicans, Democrats, independents, fucking they all suck. They're all terrible. And it's our fault.
Because we gave them
we fucking put them there. They're all a bunch of corrupt scumbag ass motherfuckers. Right? We put them there.
Because
so every single person listening
are not leaders.
They're not leaders. They're elected representatives.
They're supposed to be.
We as constituents fucked up.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, also,
are you there, Tommy?
I am.
There you are. So
I'm just on audio. I can't get the studio set up. It means replacing my office, and I can't do that tonight. So
I wish I had like a little picture or something I could put up of you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's TN Outdoor 9. Tommy is joining us.
They're saying, who the hell is that? So I should have an avatar up. It asked me for an avatar when I logged in.
Yeah.
And the only thing I could find on my phone that I could share publicly, it's a picture of a 10 millimeter gold dot that kind of blew up when it hit a block. So that's my avatar.
It's not coming up. It's not. Oh.
Okay, let me try this.
Try that. You work on that while you're doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube royalty has joined us. Tommy from TN Outdoors 9, one of the OG firearms YouTube channels, is joining us. I think we had him on about 8-9 months ago. Kind of the rebirth. He's kind of getting back into it. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tommy or not, but he is one of the foremost experts in ballistics. And when he tells you something and he does a review, I mean, it's an in-depth review. You can guarantee he's put the time and effort into it.
His reviews don't suck.
All right, so we got you there. You're muted. Let me unmute you.
I'm unmuted.
There you go.
My avatar didn't come through.
It didn't come through, but we got a little slot for you, so your name's up there at least. We got a little black screen.
Because otherwise, I'd forget like 1 second.
How embarrassing! I had to make sure I wasn't wearing the same shirt I was last time we chatted like this. So that's
black and white plaid.
But no, I'm actually I'm down at my workbench, which there's ammo everywhere. So the vibes are good.
Nice.
There's bullets everywhere. There's
a lot of people are just listening anyway. They're just doing
okay.
So
yeah, there was no way. I just got back to the house. I just returned back to the house from a little trip, and there's no way I can reset my desk space for a studio for 30 minutes or so, and I have to get some work done tonight. So I can't tear it all down and then rebuild.
More 30 minutes. We just got into the Jackwagon. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I concur with your Jackwagons you sent me, and I could add the mainstream media, CNN, CBS, Stephen Colbert.
We're gonna get to you. Hold on.
All right.
Finishing up this last.
We're on the
Tommy. We're on the what was the NFA big beautiful bill, and
oh God,
you know,
how's my audio, by the way? I'm just using my phone, and it's going to run out of juice here shortly. So
I just saw you.
You did.
Yeah.
Saw you.
Yeah.
You did
geez. Not anymore. There's the avatar. All right.
You just did a Kilroy.
Yeah. Good fluorescent light view there. Yeah.
But do you have any
from the waist up? Okay.
Do you have any comments on the big beautiful bill in relation to suppressors, SBRs, the other items that were originally supposed to have been taken off the NFA list, but instead they compromised, they worked out a deal, and they're like, oh, we'll just drop the tax stamp instead.
Well, what part of we know they're going to do this and then they're going to compromise? We should have figured this out by now. I don't get excited about anything they say they're going to change because I know it's not going to happen. You know, everything is about timing and the calendar. It's about buying time. It's about keeping your vote. It's about keeping your loyalty. It's if they can keep our loyalty for 2 or 3 more months and then disappoint us, they're not going to lose us. Well, they are losing us. They don't care that they're losing us, and there'll be more promises like this. You know, let's say J.D. Vance is president 4 years from now. There'll be more promises, and it won't freaking matter. We're still going to line up and suck the teat because that's what we're conditioned to do. There's not enough of us that are going to break away and say, screw it, I'm going to be a libertarian or whatever, which is what I kind of am. And no, it's all about the calendar. It comes down to marketing and the calendar. That's what it's all about.
You know, and you're absolutely 100% correct on that. You know, and like if you want to, I'm huge on history, right? And I really correlate Roman history to the history of the United States. Right. And like where we're at right now, you know, like technology, especially social media, has advanced the decline of the United States of America in a big, big way.
Oh, yeah. Agreed.
You know, and the problem is that most of American, you know, it's like watching the Matrix. Once you unplug from the Matrix, you never plug back in. But what people don't understand is that the government purposely keeps you divided because they know that if all of Americans united, they are fucked.
Yeah.
And there's people, you know, like old boy who went back into the Matrix, right? There's people who willingly stay in the Matrix.
Taste of that steak, baby.
Yeah.
Tastes so good.
They just don't care.
Yeah.
Well, you look at the other thing is there's a lot of business models that rely on the division. I mean, there's like 18 different ways to dissect this.
Industry, for God's sake, that's their whole business model.
Yeah, I mean, how can you're gonna? Exactly. You go that far back and even further. You look at all these different cycles. We're just part of another cycle. 500 years from now, if the world is still around, we're going to be yet another chapter in the same old freaking story. And people are going to laugh at us and say, yep, they took it hook, line, and sinker. They had an organized government. They had a sovereign nation, but still they did the same freaking thing because that's human nature. And it comes back to the marketing and the sales pitch. And I'm in sales, and I'm going to say that. I'm in sales and marketing, and I'm saying that's what it is. Yeah, and I'm not active on social media. I've closed down everything, and I don't have time for it. I found out how much more productive I can be, how much happier I am, and if I can just go out in the backyard for an hour or two every day, or 3 or 4 hours every day, I'm happy. I don't need to plug in to the network to be satisfied. And we're failing, and higher education is failing. And that's another jackwagon. But I digress. So you got me going, man. Got me going.
Yeah, brought you back over to the dark side.
Jeez.
But we are glad that you joined us. So let's push on. I think we made our points. Anybody got any final points on that? I think we're all in agreement on that bullshit. And I don't think it's these lawsuits are just frivolous. They're just going through the motions. These lawsuits aren't going to get shit done.
I do want to throw a little thing out there, though, right? For the suppressor companies, if you motherfuckers raise prices because the $200 is gone, or let's hypothetically say that hell freezes over and the NFA goes away. If you cocksuckers raise your prices, right, because that's $200 extra that we can put on our cans, right, because it went away, then I'm going to personally come after all of you cocksuckers, right? Because that's what I see happening, right? Is price gouging, right?
Silencer Central, right off the bat, we're going to waive that $200 tax stamp, but they raise their prices 20%.
Well, yeah, and there'll be people pissed off and dissatisfied, exactly like you are, and that's totally understood. But the industry and these respective companies are banking on, and they will be correct, and that there's enough people who say, well, I don't care. I now have an open lane to do this. I'm going to do it regardless. The number of people who feel that way are going to outweigh people like us who are going to be, vocal about it. That's the element that they're willing to take, and it's not going to hurt their ultimate business outcome, short and long term.
Hi, Dwight Settle with Seal One. We've had some questions about our different products. So our CLP Plus comes in a paste, a liquid, an aerosol, pre-saturated board patches, and cloths. Now they all do the same thing, just different methods of delivery. Our product is you're putting it on, you're wiping it off. It's designed to work best when it has all been removed from the surface. We're safe on all metals, plastics, composites, rubber, wood, leather. It works on them all.
Seal One is a proud sponsor of the Talking Lead podcast and the Lead Head Brigade. Use the code LEADHEAD for a 25% off discount.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that. That's
another company that's kind of tried to capitalize on this. Are these companies advertising these fast passes? Get your e-forms quicker. Kind of bullshit.
Yeah,
which they can't control how fast the government processes these forms, but yet they're out there advertising and charging for it. Capital Armory has a fast pass for a Form 4 service. It's basically just a money grabbing scheme. They charge $150 to expedite the ATF Form 4 submissions for suppressors, claiming to beat the 2026 application surge. Because of this tax stamp, they're expecting, suppressor sales to go through the roof, which they're already up like 200%, I think, is the last number I saw on it. But yeah, companies like this that are just plain out lying on what they're able to do, but yet also charging people for this service.
Well, that's an outcome that's already been predetermined. So, and that's going to be true of any industry. I'm not just, yelling at the firearms industry. That's
well, we gotta call out our own, you know.
well,
So
oh yeah, absolutely, and we feel good doing it. But you know how
I don't really feel good
successful
about
we're not going to get changed. We'll be heard, we'll be vocal, and we'll have a following and people who agree with us for that. But the outcome's predetermined. They've already. You talk about the matrix. They have already built out the matrix of possible outcomes based upon their decisions, when they make those decisions, and how their constituents, how their other peer group in the industry is going to respond, how people like us are going to respond, how influencers are going to respond, and they throw the algorithm in. They say we're still going to come out ahead. And there's some that might take a hit. Who knows? I could be totally wrong on this, but the way it works is the matrix is there, and they already have everything mapped out.
What you got to
for the
do
possible outcomes, and they're going to be profitable either way.
sense. They got to use their common sense. It's like, you know, these guys can't control the speed in which your form is processed. They have no control over that. So it lies on you also as a consumer to not be suckered and to do your research and to know what goes behind what you're buying, whether it's a firearm, whether it's a suppressor, whether it's a vacuum cleaner at fucking Walmart. You know, it's up to you to know what goes behind that and these special deals that, you know, that you're getting. So.
And I agree, but you're also asking people to make decisions like that when we live in a time where there's an absence of critical thinking skills, and our educational system is making sure that continues to get worse.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's why we're here reminding people, do some thinking for yourself, do a little research. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to get off that. Tommy, you were talking about you had some Jackwagons. Let's hear your Jackwagons.
Well, one specifically that's in the news right now is Stephen Colbert. So the left is losing their pants because his show's been canceled. I mean, he gets almost a year's notice that he's losing his job. I guarantee you he already has another gig lined up. I saw a comment somewhere in the news during a quick break today that he's going to come out ahead on this. Probably will. He's probably going to pull like the left's version of Tucker Carlson. So he'll probably do something like that. I was in New York back about 3 months ago on a business trip. I had to go. Wasn't my choice. I mean, I'm in Manhattan. I'm in the Times Square area, and I'm all over Manhattan and on subways and stuff like that. And my hotel was just a few blocks from the theater where it's a historic place, the Ed Sullivan Theater. So some of us who remember Ed Sullivan, you know, I'm 85 years old. I remember the guy. So I was near the Ed Sullivan Theater, just walking around thinking, geez, this is where this crap is going down. You know, every weeknight, this show is broadcast from this theater. And not that I wanted to do anything to the place. It's just I'm standing so close to like a prong of the devil's fork is what I felt like. That here I am, you know, I can feel the heat coming out of this place because I just can't stand this person. And now because of him losing his job, he's somewhat of a deity figure in the media. He's now a deity figure on the left. And I saw somebody, geez, who was it? It was a famous movie star or somebody. Oh, you remember Molly Ringwald from all those movies back in the 80s? Molly Ringwald, she had made a post, and I caught this. Someone posted it in the media that I'm not following Molly Ringwald. I want to make that very clear right now. It was like Red State and Citizen Free Press and some of these other people I follow. Someone had posted it, and she had made a comment to the effect that now he's going to be in line to be president. I'm going, oh my God. So he'll be president. AOC will be vice president, and you know, like Gavin Newsom will be like secretary of the interior.
Those who don't know, Stephen Colbert, and I didn't know who the fuck Stephen Colbert was. I give two fucks about these late night hosts, any of them, since David Letterman left. I love David Letterman, but
yes,
he's an American actor, writer, producer, comedian, political commentator, and television host. He hosted the Colbert Report, a Comedy Central News satire show from 2005 to 2014. And then he's been doing, what is it, The Late Show? Is that what it is that Letterman used to do?
Yes, correct.
And very left-wing, extremely left-wing.
He's not even funny. I mean, if he was funny,
Never
It wouldn't change my opinion of him.
heard of him.
But he's not even funny. I just, and that's another thing, that the level of humor, I dropped some bullets, sorry. The level of humor that he, the level of humor that he has and that attracts his following, and for all we know, his online following might be bots. But for the people who show up but he's a superpower now. He's been elevated to superpower status because he lost his job because of economic reasons. And they're blaming Trump and the suit and everything else. I think there was more.
They're saying economic reasons.
It was for economic reasons. I think they said that it cost $100 million a year to produce the show. And I think $15 million was his salary or somewhere in that range. And then it was losing $40 million a year. So when you're losing.
But supposedly it's still the #1 rated late night show is what they're saying.
But what does that mean? I
have no idea.
I mean, in the days of Jay Leno, I was on Jay Leno once for 20 seconds. Back in 2011. Yeah.
Oh, shit. What were you doing on Jay Leno?
They showed part of a video, and I didn't know it. So, yeah, just real quick. And after I say this real quick, I'm going to mute and go find a charger to plug up down here so I'll have some juice. But, yeah, it was December 2011. I just posted the Santa runs the 1911. Santa plays Jingle Bells with the Colt 1911. So I had posted that, and then it was a Friday night, and then my neighbor sent me a text about 10:45 and said, I just saw you on the Jay Leno show. I said, you got to be kidding me. Then my dad called me and said, what did I just watch? I said, I don't know. What's going on? He said, you were just on the Jay Leno show. And it's like, holy crap. So at the time, NBC would upload it to their website. This is 14 years ago. And you could watch it again. And I watched it. And in his monologue, he was showing video clips, and he introduced my video clip about people being stressed or whatever. I made a copy of it.
Is this it?
That's the video. Yeah, where's that?
I just Googled it.
Oh,
yeah, I've been in that backyard.
Somebody, yes, you have. You were draw humping something in the backyard, if I remember correctly. But yes, that's not on YouTube. So someone's ripped it off and put it
it's on several different. It's not on yours. It's on several different.
Yeah, in fact, I think it's even private right now. There's a version of it on Rumble. I remastered it last year and put it on Rumble. Huh. Well, that's great. Somebody's making money off of it, and that's not me. But yeah, so that was like just a brief segment on Jay Leno. So that goes on my social media resume.
Camo Santa Claus. Look at that. He's got a ghillie suit on. That's awesome. Oh man.
Yeah, according to the numbers, his viewership has dropped dramatically from last year, where he was averaging 4.3 million viewers per episode, to now he is. Ooh.
I'm going to cut you off right here. I don't give a fuck about Stephen Colbert or his numbers. So fuck him. I'm glad he's fired. Let's move on.
Well, it's even better. This is the best part.
I am curious what he dropped down to.
His lowest ratings of this year was 442,000 viewers.
Oh my gosh.
And he's averaging
shit.
Yeah, he's averaging 2.4 million viewers on a highlight. So yeah, he's lost over 50% of his viewers. I just checked his Instagram. He has a 60% purchase rate on fake Instagram followers.
Bots.
And bot. And he has a non-compete clause all the way through May of 2026. So he's unemployable till May of 2026.
But he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. He has a golden parachute.
Fuck Stephen Colbert. Next, Jackwagon. Who's got another one? Or you want me to take my next one?
Oh.
Go for
Hunter
it, brother.
Biden.
You ready?
Biden.
Okay. I wasn't going to go there, but I'll let you go there.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were like getting excited. You're doing like the thing, right? So, I mean, why? How can we not do Hunter Biden right? I mean, today, at some point in time today, right? Number one, I didn't even want to. Actually, didn't even really want to put him on the jackwagon train, honestly, because he's clearly doing crack again. And I almost like I kind of like Hunter Biden on crack better than normal Hunter Biden. You know what I'm saying? So, who saw highlights of that shit yesterday or whatever it was?
Yeah,
I saw it today. But
I
yeah,
mean,
he's definitely on cocaine or something. Yeah.
dude,
Did you see those
what
socks?
the fuck? Did you see the look on the guy's face?
Oh yeah,
Like, wound tire in the fucking spring.
he was.
I mean,
and
fuck.
cussing every other word. I mean, that seems to be the left. That's their bully big guy. I'm a bro. I'm gonna say goddamn and fuck you and to hell with this and dropping every. I mean, the Gavin, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. The Gavin Newsom interview with Shawn Ryan. That's my big jackwagon right there. Both Shawn
Okay, let's go with that.
and Gavin Newsom are jackwagons. So, for those who don't know, Shawn Ryan, he's a podcast host. He's a former Navy SEAL. He just out of nowhere's got one of the biggest podcasts there is, supposedly. And his show's called The Shawn Ryan Show. So July 14th, 2025, and he's in Nashville. He's just down the road from me. He gave Gavin Newsom a Sig P365 that is California compliant, claiming that it's California compliant. And invited him on the show, had him on the show. So, Shawn Ryan's supposedly a big 2A proponent, freedom, America, Constitution, all that. And he lets Gavin Newsom have a platform to spew, his politics, because obviously we know Gavin Newsom's going to be running for president. He's going to do it. He's the Democratic wonder boy. So
spew rhetoric and vitriol.
So he gets on there. Yeah, and it's a 4-hour fucking interview. 4 hours of Gavin Newsom. So I try to do my best to be objective about this and listen to it. And I get 2 hours in and I've had enough. I've had enough of Gavin Newsom's goddamn this and you goddamn right and I'm a goddamn hero and everything he says, you can tell that he's disingenuous about it. He's lying about it. He says he has receipts, but yet he does not produce those receipts, nor does Shawn Ryan ask him for his receipts on these claims that he is making. And not only that, but Shawn Ryan tries to collaborate some of the things that he is saying and back it up. Not that I care who Shawn Ryan supports or doesn't support, or it's just, if you've ever listened to a Shawn, and only reason I listened to it was because it was Gavin Newsom. I can't sit 5 minutes through a Shawn Ryan interview, depending on who the guest is. He's very boring. He's very dry. He doesn't push back on any of his interviews. And I mean, that's his style. Some people like that. Great. Obviously he's got the numbers. He's got the following. Who am I? I've just been doing this for fucking 13 years and, I still can't get you motherfuckers to participate on free giveaways, for my podcast. So, who the fuck am I to criticize, the almighty Shawn Ryan and, his wonderful podcast.
Tell me how you really feel, though. Seriously.
So, you can't. You can see the disingenuity of both of Shawn Ryan. He's doing it for the numbers, obviously.
Oh yeah.
He's just doing it for the clickbait. And Gavin Newsom is just there to spew lie after lie after lie about how great he is, how great he's made California, and obviously launching his presidential bid for the next election. So I'll let you guys chime in now.
Dude, I want to see the receipt where that Sig P365, they were making comments out
to him. I think that was staged bigger than shit. I think some people actually set that up, but
yeah, because that gift is over the maximum amount that he's allowed to receive as a gift, he made that comment, well, I'll pay you the difference.
Uh-huh.
I want to see that receipt. I want to see that receipt because you know that motherfucker ain't paying no one for anything. He's the dude. California got them the worst used car salesman ever as a governor.
Do you think that 365 even crossed the California state line?
Oh, I think Shawn Ryan still has it. I don't think he actually gave it to him. I think he probably got it from Royal Range. A great play. I love Royal Range. I'm not saying anything bad about Royal Range at all. But I just know he goes to Royal Range quite a bit. But probably Sig sent it. I bet he even got Sig to send it. You know, just to get the free.
Man,
that dude makes my skin crawl.
I'm just like, I mean, I was cool with Shawn Ryan having President Trump and Vance on there, but like,
I'm cool.
What's the play? What's the play with Gavin Newsom? Like, I've listened to a bunch of Shawn's interviews, right? Because like Tony, our co-founder, was on there. Tony Cowden. I know a couple of my friends have been on there. Right? But like, and I like the military ones, right? But like, what's the play here with Gavin Newsom? Is like Shawn getting ready for some kind of congressional campaign or something, or right? Like, dude, Gavin Newsom's a fucking piece of shit. I mean, California fucking sucks, right? Like, that's not like top of the of countries that I'm not fucking gonna go move to, hunt in, or anything like that. And I say country because it's a whole other fucking country. I mean, you got communist mayors and like Bass in Los Angeles who are part of the freaking stinking Fidel Castro's little communist little freaking group there, right? Like, and that's a fact. Right, like, and then you got New York. That's another state. Not moving there either. Like, that's terrible. Like, what's going on here? Why did you have Gavin Newsom on there? I don't understand. What's the play?
But and again, I don't care that he had. It's fine that he had him on there, but he didn't hold his feet to the fire. He didn't try to push back on all the lies. Like he said, "Oh, I'm pro 2A. I'm a pro 2A. I like my guns." But yet, California,
shut up, Gavin.
Have produced some of the most restrictive gun laws in American history.
Well, don't you think that footage of Shawn presenting the 365 to him and then the dialogue, don't you think that, it's on the internet, it's forever. Don't you think that's going to come back up in an anti-Newsom ad in 27 and 28?
100% it will.
Oh,
and that
about it.
There could be the silver lining. That could be the silver lining.
Right. It can go both ways. That's my point. Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
Well, he'll just say he didn't accept it. He'll just say he gave it back to him, but he did go on right. He said, "I am pro 2A. I like guns. I got my guns. My son, we go skeet shooting, at my father-in-law or so. I don't know."
Did he go skeet shooting with Obama? Is he in that photo? You know the photo I'm talking
about. Cheney. I think him and Cheney went skeet shooting.
So crazy enough. Right, the Bidens like to skeet shoot because one of my students was a Yankee white, right? While Biden was, the Trumps and then the Bidens, he had overlap. Trumps and the Bidens, like Trumps are cool as hell, right? The Bidens, he's like, who knew that these assholes like to skeet shoot too? So he was the range safety officer while they're freaking skeet shooting, the Bidens. Who comes along, right? So picture, you're there shooting skeet, right? There's downrange, okay? Where you don't want to be. Guess who comes bebopping along in a fucking golf cart downrange in the middle of skeet shooting live ammo? Oh, Hunter Biden himself. Freaking, and they had to call the range. They had to call the range cold and everything because here comes this douchebag in a freaking golf cart across the freaking range, like, and then just comes right up to the line, like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?"
I'm sure coked out of his head. Yeah.
I just have to wonder if Joe Biden reminded everyone to fire 2 blasts in the air with your shotgun to keep people from breaking into your home. Yeah. That would have been the perfect place to do that,
Keep crackheads off your range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Hunter Biden's a freaking felon and shouldn't be out at skeet range anyways. But it's a whole different thing. Right.
Yeah, but if you watch that interview like you were talking about earlier with him, I mean, he is obviously coked out of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So that's my big jackwagons right there. You know, I don't normally go on rants like that, but I just felt the need that I really needed to express my true feelings.
I mean, but who are you?
We hope that was very therapeutic for you.
I got like 10 listeners, so
We're
You might have to
here
change
for
your
you,
shorts
brother.
after that. I mean, come on.
You made Ton proud.
Yeah, I was like that. I was really happy with that.
I've been on my meds, so
Yeah.
clear thinking these days. Who else we got?
That was pretty much. I was gonna go after Newsom, but you pretty much nailed it. And my favorite part about it, it's according to the California Gun Registry, this will be the first gun registered to Gavin Newsom, even though he admitted to having more.
Oh,
Yeah. But according to the California Gun Registry, this would be his first one. So I want to know where the other ones he's hiding and if they're California compliant.
They're not in California. They're at his either parents-in-law or wherever they live in Montana or wherever.
they're probably at Nancy Pelosi's house.
Yeah.
I mean, they got hammers there.
Yeah, we know that. I was waiting on that. I served you a fastball on that one.
I got another one. This will take us down a whole different path. And I don't know. I like watching movies. I grew up reading comic books and Marvel and DC, and through my lifetime, and then seeing them come to the big screen has just been, beyond anything I could ever imagine. And seeing my comic book heroes come to life. But then, Marvel sold to Disney, and Disney went fucking woke, and they have just absolutely ruined the Marvel franchise. I don't know about DC. DC movies have always sucked, but I think they're starting to get better because that new Superman movie, I watched it. It was pretty decent. I like the new Superman movie, but the Captain America movie is the one where it's not Captain America, it's the Falcon, and they're making the Falcon Captain America, which I don't really have a problem with that either, other than Anthony Mackie can't hold a leading role. He shouldn't be a leading role actor.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But all the wokeness that they're bringing to the Marvel, they've done like 3 or 4 of these like TV series, and they're pushing the LGBTQ agenda, and they're not letting up on it, and that's very frustrating to me. So I just wanted to throw that. I think I probably talked about that before in the past, but
yeah, and
4 is coming out, and I've got high hopes for Fantastic Four, but I guarantee you they're going to ruin it by throwing some LGBTQ shit in there.
Yeah, it's going to happen, and that's going to take me on to one of my next rants. The Shark Week.
Shark Week.
Oh, for the love of fucking God, these people, man.
What's your beef with Shark Week?
If they would get something right, it'd be nice. If they didn't turn it into a gender battle, it'd be nice. If they didn't have a bunch of fucking yutzes on there, it'd be nice. If the producers weren't a bunch of woke fucking copy-swilling fucking vegan hippies, it'd be nice.
So they've taken
a bunch of tree-hugging fucking fur Nazi fucking out there petting dolphins and no other animal matters, it'd be nice.
I really want to watch this show now after hearing your comments.
Dude, these people are a bunch of fucking idiots. Get one animal expert out there that's not a pretty boy with a man bun smelling of fucking patchouli, because the only time they take a shower when he cops and seal shit, it'd be nice. Dude, one fucking episode that was actually about anatomy, about the makeup of an animal, about what they do, other than, no, we're going to pit male and female sharks again, and how long is it going to take them to breach? Or, look, I'm taking this 50-pound tuna and dropping it over the edge. You're holding it with one hand, and you're an 80-pound chick. You're not holding a 50-pound tuna. It's a 15-pound tuna. I mean, come on. The whole Shark Week was a flop.
Well, everything has to be sexualized. Everything.
Dude,
and that's part of it.
I wanted to commit Harry Carey with a plastic butter knife after 5 minutes.
I mean,
it was sad.
Bro, you can only do so many fucking Shark Weeks. I mean, it's the same fucking shit. I mean, people want to see sharks eat shit, man. Like, quit fucking around with all this stupid bullshit. Like, show the violence that is the shark. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Was it us that played that video, that guy getting eaten not too long ago? You guys that was on the show when we did that? There was like a guy, he was on vacation somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it was, but they got actual footage of this dude getting eaten, and they're showing him getting eaten by the shark right then and there. And then people are, again, they're just sitting there with their damn phones videoing it. Oh Lord, help him.
Oh,
help
yeah.
I've had a lot of videos this week in my YouTube feed, and they're not adult rated or restricted, of cheetahs eating warthogs. Fascinating.
That
cheetahs eating warthogs.
Yeah. Oh,
yes. Yeah. And there's some where the warthog wins the battle. There's also a lot of good videos out there of cheetahs eating baboons. It's like, oh my gosh.
Dude,
yeah. So yeah, my point is, one, they're monetized and they're not restricted where you have to log in or create an account. But my stuff gets restricted, or somebody else, because you're loading a 33 round magazine, stuff like that. But I digress. So,
but
then everything has to be sexualized, because that's the gender battles. That's part of the agenda.
Oh, and if you actually watch any of the reruns of this Shark Week 5-pound bucket of shit, you'll see they have the.
Speaking of 5-pound bucket of shit, look at that guy.
Since you won't show your face, I'm going to put you up there.
Well, okay, so I've got some things here on the workbench I can show. I don't know which camera is going to come up though. Is it the which camera on the phone is going to come up?
Are you on your phone?
I'm not wearing pants. So which camera on the phone?
Is this a honeypot situation?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
It's a trap.
Yeah,
honeypot.
This is a trap.
Honeypot.
Let's find out.
Waiting to see a set of balls.
There's nothing there.
Okay, what are you seeing? Anything?
No, you're not up. Now there's a black screen. Now remove whatever you got.
I know what it's showing then. Okay, just a second. All right, that was a Glock magazine. Okay, I got to reverse the camera.
While he's doing that, you guys check out Tactical RX for all your iPro needs, and use the code TL20. Get 20% off anything at Tactical RX. All their iPro. They even have prescription iPro there.
I'm not gonna do that.
So check them out. You're still not up. Come in these cool camo cases, because it's Tactical RX, not LGBTQ RX.
Not Alphabet Soup RX.
Tactical RX. These are the SOBs, which this is my favorite because they're slim. You can put them underneath your hat and they don't hit your bill.
Well, some bitch.
Which is cool. These are the Little Johns. They're just a little bit bigger. Still, you can get them under your cap. Doesn't push it up. It's perfect. You can get the what are those lens? What's that stuff they put on the lens to make them
polarize?
Yeah, you can get them polarized. You can get them non-polarized. They've got different color lenses, different frames. TacticalRx.com and TL20. There's the thing on the screen right there. Tell them Lefty sent you. You got your cameras squared away yet? Is he gone?
Did he quit on us? He left us. He left us.
I think we lost Tommy.
Well, here's the fun part. If you ever get to the point where you're so bored you actually do watch any of the Shark Week, watch some of the video and pay attention to the divers. When they go to interview the experts, for the most part, you'll see the actual person in the water that's diving will be the expert. But I caught on a few of the episodes, they have this, all of a sudden they cut to above deck and this girl getting up who's completely dry, that hasn't been out of the water, been in the water at all of a sudden taking off her dive mask, completely dry. Man, that was the most amazing experience ever. I was like, you haven't even been in the water. The body build is different. Your wetsuit is different. The continuity is completely different. At least get the same person that's diving, or if you're the expert, be in the water.
Yeah.
They were just, it was just thrown together hodgepodge of shit.
I was trying
Tom
to
does
find
not approve.
Shark Attack. That one
I
did.
miss the old Shark Week when they actually put out quality content.
And that's on the Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
That's something that they do, which, yeah, I can see them being woke.
It's the production companies that do it, and then by the time it gets to the network, they're like, fuck, well, this is what we have.
Yeah.
I
I got a jackwagon.
All right.
ICE protesters.
Oh,
Here's what I got for all you ICE protesters. Fuck you. How about
Yeah.
this? Here's how this goes down. This is what needs to happen. You throw a brick, you throw a rock, you shoot a firework. This is for any protesters.
Yeah.
I fully support peaceful protest, right? But for all of you rioters, right, or protesters, right, you throw rocks, you throw
Rebel
bricks,
rousers.
you throw Molotov cocktails, you shoot a firework.
you
At
spit?
police,
You spit?
right? Nah, I mean, if you spit, I mean, well, it depends on how you want to look at that, right? If I was in Afghanistan and there, or I don't know, let's say I was in Africa, in an area where there was a high concentration of AIDS, and you spit on me, I'd shoot you in the face, right? Because you might just spit AIDS on me.
Yeah.
Right? True fact.
Right.
Now
That's
you start throwing freaking objects like bricks, rocks, fireworks, Molotov cocktails. You should be shot in the face immediately, because that is called deadly force, and it should be answered in kind. And I'll tell you right now that if the cops or ICE shot about 50 people in the face for doing that, it would stop immediately.
Yeah.
Right?
Or if you
Here's the deal.
you jump on a hood of a car, you should get run over.
Oh, 100%. I mean, and here's the deal. Look, illegal immigrants had a good bit of time to unfuck their paperwork before right now. And now all of a sudden they're upset they're getting deported. Yo, check it out. We don't want you here. I'm sorry to say it. My grandparents came here. I'm like a third generation American. My grandparents came here right off the boat. My grandfather was here in this country for less than a week, and his ass went to the Army because he got drafted and sent to Korea and fought for his new country without even knowing English. So guess what? All of you get the fuck out or go do your paperwork the right way. I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And if you're a protester,
contribute something, add some value to the country.
right.
Make yourself so valuable that we want to keep you.
Right.
All
I
right,
mean,
Tom,
look,
what is this right here that I'm adding to the stage? Add this. It won't add it. What'd you send me, Ton? Let me see. Oh, I got to do this. There we go.
yes.
I love that.
The little things you find on the internet.
Florida, too. Of course it's Florida.
Well, did you get that last one I sent you, Ton?
Which one? Let me see.
The most recent one I sent you on Instagram. Back to what?
What point do you think this is going to escalate on the street?
It already had.
It has.
You mean escalate to
go to higher levels?
Escalate to cops shooting people in the face? I think we're looking at New York City in the next couple of weeks, because Tom Homan's pretty fucking pissed off that one of his agents got shot, and they're about to clean house in New York City. So I think if there's going to be an escalation, it's going to be New York City, because it's hot. It's the middle of the summer, and nothing makes people more pissy than the heat. So let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks. New York City.
It'll be a city. Yeah, I can see it being something like that, or maybe Boston or Atlanta, one of these cities that so far, or Chicago, that have been somewhat off the radar, because Los Angeles has been the epicenter of all this. But I think he said today or yesterday that they're coming after us. And in fact, I think Nashville is on the radar. I think the mayor.
Well, no,
I don't
Christy
live in
Nolan
the
was
city.
here.
What's
Christy
that?
came here last weekend.
Yeah.
Christy was at the
Yes.
Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah. So I think Nashville's on the radar, and I think Nashville is a prime example of a city that they can say, you're in a red state, but it's a blue city. The mayor, I don't live in the city, I live out. I think the mayor has put himself on the radar, and he doesn't seem to care that he's going to be under or is under investigation. And I don't think he cares. I think he's going to martyr himself. This is what I'm telling my family. He is martyring himself for a higher position in a future Democratic administration. This is exactly what he's trying to do. He's positioned himself as a martyr. He'll be mayor as long as he can.
All right,
he's going to angle to be governor of Tennessee.
Watch this video.
Or higher. Yeah, got
Watch this video. Arrest me, I dare you.
All right. I'm right here. Right.
That's the mayor?
He needs some milk.
Yeah. That's what your dumb ass get.
So is that the new Marvel movie?
Dude, wow.
I have to see that again. If you
Again?
That was not expected.
That was beautiful.
That.
All right. I'm right here. Right. He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
It was just as good the second time around.
That intensity was greater than an NFL sack. It was. NFL sack is slow motion compared to that.
Did you hear his head bounce off the ground?
Yeah, you think it looks like they may have sped up the video for that, but still, that's a takedown.
No, it was normal speed. He got those dreads and said, "Sit down, son."
Checkmate.
That right there. That's like the win of the day right there.
Yeah.
The best part is that last hit. That's what your dumbass did.
That was beautiful.
I think that's a good one for us to end our jackwagon train on, unless there's something else that came up. Anybody else got any more jackwagons? That's it.
We need to do this more often.
So this is the point where I would go to listener questions, and we award prizes. But it looks like, let's see.
I'm really proud of Lefty right now for his rant.
Dude, I was happy with that.
So we've got one comment. Oh, actually, we got two. So lights out, Okie Coyote. He says, I'm headed to Kansas on a hunting trip a couple of years ago. Stopped at a Walmart in Weatherford, Oklahoma to grab an extra cooler. And he puts ice chest in quotes as if we don't know what the fuck a cooler is. Get up to the front to pay for it with cash. After waiting on one of the 10 employees just standing around to come check me out, finally one comes over. I try to pay in cash. They refused to take cash. She said I had to pay with a card. I couldn't believe it. And that was going around a lot during the COVID bullshit. People weren't accepting cash because, I could get dirty shit from it. Well, you just fucking wiped your nose with your finger and you're handing me my merchandise with that, you fucking idiots. So I get that.
Someone on my gram put down Hunter Biden for Jackwagons when I shared the collab.
Oh, you got some of yours?
Yeah.
Read the ones you got on yours, because
Yeah. Hang on here. One guy said definitely Gavin. Mustang Perry said definitely Gavin Newsom. Him being gifted a SIG on the Shawn Ryan show and trying to say he's pro gun. Meanwhile, he sits there looking like a pansy about to pee himself because he's having to hold such a scary gun. Laughy emoji. Yeah. I see the lights out one. And then
that's it.
It's that time,
somebody, that's why, because this guy DM'd me. He DM'd me and said, definitely Hunter Biden. Hang on, let me find out where that. Jeffrey Wisner said definitely Hunter Biden. So
why did he DM you and not put it on the actual post? I don't understand why people won't just put your comments. Because that's what I asked for.
I don't know.
I mean, all right. I'm going to award prizes. So we got 3 participants there. And I've got prizes from SEAL 1, Mission First, Tactical RX, and 9-3 Tactical, which 9-3 Tactical is doing our patches and our drinks, which I don't have any yet, but Talking Lead logo tumblers like this. And if you want those, you go to 9-3 Tactical, DM him, and he'll get your info and payment and all that. But all proceeds go to help sponsor and support the show. And we greatly appreciate you guys did that. So who should get the mission first? Who should we award the mission first to? Of those 3 participants, those whopping 3 participants.
Big 3, big 3.
The mission first.
Yeah.
Let's give that to Lights Out.
Okie Coyote.
Yeah.
All right. And it could be a dump tray. It could be a holster. It could be like something, one of their drinkware. They got some cool big drinkware. M18 Smoke. This is Mission First Tactical right here. Customized with Ton Jones laser engraving on it. So Lights Out. Email me talkingled@gmail.com. Tell me what you won, and obviously we need your address to mail the shit to. Let me.
And if it gets left around me, it's going to get laser engraved.
Yeah, it might get a penis put on it. Who knows?
100%.
100%. All right, let's do the SEAL 1.
Let's give that one. Hey, that Mustang Perry.
Mustang Perry?
Yep.
All right, Mustang Perry, you get the SEAL 1. And it's probably going to be one of their complete gun care kits. It might, if you got suppressors, let me know, and I'll have you send you their new suppressor cleaner.
I need to try that.
Yeah.
I'll get you some sent. I'll tell you what, I'll send that to Ton. Ton, you win that this week.
Oh.
You win the SEAL 1. Ton wins the SEAL 1. So Mustang can win the patches from 9-3 Tactical. How about that?
Sweet.
9-3 Tactical. You get a patch. You get a patch. Tommy gets a patch. And then the Tactical RX, I'm actually going to send that to Koup. Do you have any Tactical RX, iPro?
I do not.
Well, now you're going to. I'm going to send that to you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find out how great they are, because I want you to have that. And who was your guy that submitted something?
Jeffrey Wisner.
Jeffrey, you're gonna get a patch also from.
The Jackwagon Train.
I thought I did a pretty good job on that post too. I thought it was a pretty good.
Yeah,
one.
I thought you did a great job on that post, man.
But here's the thing: with 3 people participating, I mean, I know I put it up late, but still, you've had over 24 hours to follow me and check my Instagram, because you know I make posts like this. I'm not doing any more giveaways. So there you go. I'm done with giveaways. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my sponsors' time. I'm just going to be a dick about it. There you go. How about that? I'm not doing any
Dude.
more giveaways.
Well, that was unexpected.
Dude, wow, geez. Are you trying to really make Ton proud today? Because you're doing good, man.
I'm so happy right now.
Doing this for 13 fucking years. I've given away over, $100,000 worth of stuff to our listeners, and they can't even go to 9-3 Tactical and buy a fucking patch. I'm done. There you go.
Bye, Felicia.
Stop listening to my show. I don't give a fuck. How about that? Support our show. I've given you many ways to do it. I put up a donation thing here. You can send donations. I haven't done a Patreon. Fuck Patreon. I'm not going to go to that effort if I can't even get you guys to go buy a pack from 9-3 Tactical and support a lead head that's supporting the podcast. So there you go. That's it.
I'm so happy right now.
I'm at the zero fucks given point right now. So if you lead heads would like to support the show, go to 9-3 Tactical, DM him. He's got license plates. He's got the patches. He's got the drinkware. He'll give you the prices on it. I've mentioned it before on the podcast. The proceeds go to help promote and sponsor the show. And then also, if you want to donate, just send a donation, cash donation. You can Venmo it. And there's the information down there at Talking Lead LLC on Venmo. And we would happily accept your donations. It will probably give you something in return for donating also. But there you go. That's it. Anything else? You guys got anything? Reason Outdoors. What do you got coming up?
Oh man, you know what? Honestly, I really like after that just wonderful stinking diatribe you had. I don't even want to talk about nice steak. I like how you're kicking there. But all right, well, what we got going on? We got some giveaways. Right? When are you going to air this episode?
Tommy, and I muted you, so unmute yourself when you want to talk because we're getting feedback from you. This is going to go out Friday.
Okay, Friday. All right, so. All lead heads, you'll have, if this goes out Friday, you'll have probably 12 to 24 hours to get up on our giveaways we're doing for the fundraiser on Saturday. We're giving away a Seekins Precision 7 PRC, Air Force Texan 457, an AR, a Rock Island shotgun. I've got bags from Coltec. I've got stocks and chassis. I've got all kinds of shit that we're giving away for the fundraiser. So hit up our Instagram, _reason_outdoors_ or our Facebook page. It's blasted all over there. Our Better World link. Go on there, get some tickets. Right, you don't have to be present to win. We've got that kicking. If you happen to be out in, or if you're a PRS shooter or you're a shooter and you want to try your hand, you don't have to be PRS because it's not a PRS type sniper match. But we'll be out in Montana August 1st through 3rd, having our fundraiser match out there. It's going to be a great time. We've got a lot of great prizes for that as well. Anything from Firebird targets to air rifles, suppressors. Disavowed's got a couple cans on the table, right? Leopold, Vortex, all those folks sponsored that match. So it's going to be freaking kick-ass. So check that out. Or, right, if you want me to sit here and serenade you with like Sarah McLachlan, like the In the Arms of an Angel type thing, right? Like, hey, if you give $1 a month, right? Right, you can feed a starving puppy or a child in Africa, right? I don't care about the puppies and I don't care about the African children, right? But I do care about us America's heroes, right? The veterans and first responders that we take out on our hunting and fishing, aka ecotherapy trips. So you can go on Better World and do a $1, $5, $5,000 a month recurring donation. Every little bit helps, and every dollar donated goes to our ecotherapy program. And we would greatly appreciate all of your support, or just spread the word about us. Last year we took over 100 guys and gals and their kids hunting and fishing in 7 different states. This year we're already close to that metric, and we're gonna blow through it. So spread
That's
the
the
word about us.
reasonoutdoors.org.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And on the grams, the Reason Outdoors also.
Yep. Yeah. The _reason _outdoors _ We're on YouTube. We just posted up. James did a pretty damn good job with our RMAC 2025 video. So if you want to see a funny ass video, check that one out. Because the guys got mullet wigs on and short shorts and all that. So
I mean, anytime you're in a mullet wig, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
very cool. Ton Firebird Targets.
Firebird Targets at Firebird Targets on Instagram, and that's the main one. I do mess around on X and on YouTube, but I don't pay attention to it much because I'm too busy blowing shit up.
There you go.
But that's the easiest way to get a hold of me.
And then the summer sale going on.
Buy 2 packs and get free shipping, and it's going to run. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. TL15, 15% off.
There you go.
Use that. Actually, we've had, I think it was 5 packs last month.
Yeah.
With TL15.
No shit. Somebody's actually using a code. Huh.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, codes are going to go away too. You don't. If I'm not hearing you're using them, I'm not going to fucking waste my time on the codes either. So.
It actually surprised me because we had 2 months where no one used a code. Then last month we had it quite a few times. I was like,
and how much do I get from that?
None. You don't take anything.
I take nothing because I want you to get the maximum discount.
Yeah, you take 0. That's why we're able to do the discount and do the giveaways.
There you go. And then Tommy, I'll unmute you. You just all right. Unmute. There you go.
Good. Yeah.
What do you got? You got anything coming up?
I don't have any merch. If you go to my website, there's some new videos I'll put up where I'm running an M4 through the woods wearing spandex. It's mooseknuckles.com. If you'll go to that.
I'm not pulling that up because there's no.
Okay.
Dude, I am.
But no. That was unexpected, wasn't it? So no, maybe a couple of videos, just some short stuff to get out there. But that's kind of winding down. I would like to, I've been working on a project for the last year or so, and I got to get more serious about it. Running 5.56, which is somewhat of a forgotten caliber, and 5.56 77 grain open tip match. I'm looking at IMI, S&B, PSA, and some other brands. I'm kind of testing out. I'm doing 100-yard groups, and I'm going to be dialed in for 300. There's a 1,000-yard range about 2 hours from the house. I won't mention the name, but I'm looking to hopefully just get some things in there by the end of the year. I'm going to run out of time before I know it. And if that happens, then I'll be testing some 1,000-yard loads for accuracy, and I'll run some video on it. I'm not optimistic it's going to happen before January. It might be a 26 project, but that's something on my radar. There's a couple of channels that have done that. Of course, there's lots of channels doing ultra long range shooting, which is unreal. I'm not that person. I'm just
check out our last episode because we were talking about extreme long range.
Yeah, I saw the headline. I haven't watched it, but I did see the tag on. That's something I bookmarked. I want to sit down and watch it where I'm highly engaged in it.
It's 5 miles. Just 5 miles. That's all.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it. And I'm doing some grip reduction on my Glocks. Just trying to nothing fancy. Someone's already done some reduction on it. I'm trying to enhance it a little bit more. No big deal. Just under the radar type of stuff.
There you go, lead heads. Make sure you go to TN Outdoor Nines, his YouTube channel.
There's a Rumble out there also, folks.
There's a Rumble. Oh, he started.
Yeah, there's a Rumble out there. It's been out there for about a year. I'm not really pushing it.
Good luck with that because I can't get these fuckers to go to Rumble either and subscribe.
Yeah, it's got about 1,600 subscribers, I think, or something
Thanks
like that.
For all the support, lead heads. Appreciate it. We may be back next week with a show. Who knows? I may just. But I appreciate you guys being on, taking the time, bringing the knowledge, bringing the jack wagons. If you do have, I'm just kidding. If you do have suggestions you want us to talk about on the show, you've got Jackwagons. Email me, talkinglet@gmail.com. And for those who won prizes, email me. Let me know what you won. Going to need your address. Don't just email me and say I won something, because I'm not going to know what the fuck it is, and I'm going to delete your email. So tell me what.
Come say hi to your friends.
Look who it is.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, you screwball.
Leadhead, as always. Keep your loved ones close.
Well, you pee your pants.
And your firearms closer.
Let's pee your pants.
And for what?
And pee your pants.
Pee your pants.
I mean,
Which is what I
it's a
just
method.
She said she didn't our thing.